Spencer Richard Lee, born October 14th, 1998, is an American freestyle and folk style wrestler. In freestyle, he's a 3-time world champion representing the United States, once as a cadet and twice as a junior. As a folk style wrestler, Lee is a 2-time national champion and Dan Hodge Trophy winner out of the University of Iowa and 3-time Pennsylvania champion as a high schooler. As of May 16, 2020, he is a pound-for-pound top-ranked NCAA wrestler in the country. Lee was born in Denver, Colorado, but grew up in Sagertown, Pennsylvania. He would end up moving again to Murrysville, Pennsylvania, where he attended Franklin Regional High School. In Lee's freshman year, he ended the season undefeated with a record of 49-0 and a state title at 113. As a sophomore, he also ended the season with a similar 48-0 record, a state champion now at 120. As a junior in high school, he also competed in 120 pounds, posting a perfect 12-0 record even though he missed many matches due to injury, but he somehow found a way to win state again, making him a 3-time Pennsylvania champion. As a senior, he also stayed undefeated during regular season, competing at 132 until eventually moving down to 126. Going into the state finals, Lee was the pound-for-pound top-ranked high school wrestler, was undefeated, posting a 144-0 record in his high school career. At the finals, Lee faced the same wrestler he had beaten by technical fall in the last year's state finals, and current Iowa teammate Austin Asano. The match was very close and exciting, having the crowd cheering on their feet. With Lee being up 4-5, Asano secured a last-second takedown, winning 6-5 and pulling off the biggest upset of the century in high school wrestling. Even after losing his chance to be a 4-time Pennsylvania state champion, at the award ceremony, he found Asano, pulled him aside, talked to him, congratulated Asano on his success, as well as invited him to wrestle at Iowa with him. Sadly for him, Asano was a Drexel commit at the time, but he would later take Lee up on that offer. During his sophomore year, he would transfer to Iowa, making one of the greatest 1-2 punch combos in college wrestling history. As stated before, Lee ended up committing to the University of Iowa. In his 2017-18 season, he chose not to redshirt in his first year, and competed as a true freshman instead. He had an immediate success, posting a 14-1 record in regular season. He placed third at the Big Ten Conference Championships and competed at the NCAAs. The national tournament, Lee looked absolutely dominant, winning by technical fall by 18 points to 0 in his first 2 bouts, in less than 6 minutes combined. After that, he pinned that year's Big 12 champion Nick Piccinini and former NCAA champion Nathan Tomasello, reaching the finals. In the finals, he faced a then undefeated wrestler Nick Suriano, whom he was able to defeat, outscoring him 5 points to 1. This result earned him the NCAA championship at 125 as a true freshman. Many were comparing him to Imar and Cael Sanderson, but a lot thought he was way more special than that. In the 2018-19 season, as a sophomore, Lee posted an overall record of 23-3, placing second at the Big Ten Championships and competed at the NCAA Championships. At the Nationals, Lee was as dominant as last year, winning by a technical fall 18-0 in his first bout, major decision 10-1 in the second, and fall in the third. In his next 2 bouts, he defeated, at the moments, 3-time Big 12 champion Nick Piccinini, that year's ACC runner-up Jack Mueller, winning the national championship at 125. He outscored his opponents 55-7 in 5 matches at the NCAA championships. He was looking absolutely dominant. In the 1920 season, Lee had the option to take an Olympic redshirt, but chose not to, stating he wanted to help the Iowa team to win an NCAA title, but he would still compete in a freestyle event. During the regular season, he compiled a record of 15-0, with 14 of those wins bringing bonus points to the team. At the Big Ten tournament, Lee dominated his way to the finals, winning by fall inside 3 minutes in his first bout, and by technical superiority 19-3. In the semis, making his way to the finale, Lee defeated the number 2 ranked wrestler at 125, Devin Schroeder of Purdue, via major decision 16-2, and qualified for the NCAAs. Lee was the number 1 seed and a big favorite to win the championship. However, the tournament was canceled due to COVID-19, making Lee and all the qualifiers unable to compete. After the season, Lee earned All-American honors due to his performance throughout the season. He's also a highly successful youth-level wrestler. As a cadet, he compiled a world championship in his second appearance at the tournament, and 2 national titles. As a junior, he was never defeated and compiled 2 world championships and a US Open gold medal. Being 21 years old, Lee competed in his first senior level competition on December 19th at the US Nationals. He ran through the 57 kilogram bracket, beating everyone he faced by technical fall up until the finale, including dominant wins over former NCAA champion Darian Cruz and Cornell's Vito Russo. In the finals, he faced 4-time national medalist Nathan Tomasello, whom he defeated 8 points to 2. Lee was scheduled to compete at the 2020 U.S. Olympic Team Trials on April 4th at State College. However, the event was postponed for 2021, along with the Summer Olympics due to COVID-19, leaving all the qualifiers unable to compete. Many thought him to be the favorite, but never got the chance to compete. Hopefully next year he'll be able to do it. But now, let's look into his style. He uses level short fakes and short offense from ties to snaps, down his opponents, and quickly transition to parterre attacks and freestyle. But those leg lace and gut wrench are powerful and sharp enough to end a match in seconds. Off snaps, he will either pass the arm for a go behind, or switch to deep underhooks or half Nelsons and transition to get an angle on their back, finishing rear standing. With his style, Lee can avoid having to cover space with leg attacks, and doesn't risk wasting energy by fighting up from underneath his opponents. This is also the best way to leverage the strength and physical edge he holds even at 57 kilograms. So far as a senior in freestyle, he has been undefeated. He's favorite to qualify for the Olympics, and many say he could place. Probably the next Cael Sanderson, but I could potentially see him going farther than that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Such a Lee truly is a generational talent. I'm super excited to see him wrestling in the future. If you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and sub for more wrestling content like this. Peace.